McFarlane's range of like 5-inch scale Avatar figures is proving to be one of the best Avatar lines available on the market. Their 7-inch line is pretty decent, but it's, got some issues. The best action ones, I do have a couple others. I have Katara and Zuko. I have them. I haven't opened them yet. I'll review them. I'll let you know what I think. But so far, those have been a little mixed. But I think these are probably one of the best lines out right now. This is the newest wave, so we have Uncle Iroh and we have Aang and his Avatar spirit. Toph has proven to be one of the harder ones to get. I personally did not find her until very recently, and I found her and I got her months after I already had Iroh in this Aang. So I'm very happy to get Toph. If you don't know me, Toph is one of my favorite characters in Avatar. So I'm very happy to have her figure, especially since this one seems a lot nicer than the Diamond Select, which I probably should have gotten to do a comparison, but it's okay. I might change my mind and go in my other room and grab her later in the video. But let's just talk about Aang first, because he's Aang. He does have a different head from the other one. It's more stern. I would say it's a pretty good likeness. Iroh has some issues standing because he is a big man. Come on, just lean for me, buddy. Okay, so this Aang, not too much new here. He does have the Avatar spirit stuff, obviously. He's got the white glow, and I think they did a good job with the white glow. Unfortunately, it seems like my camera doesn't want to talk about the white glow. But yeah, I think they did a good job with it. It doesn't go down his neck for whatever reason, but it is on his hands, which is nice. So he does have it on his hands and his head. I do like how they do like the white and then the blue around it. Again, I think it's actually a really good stern Aang head sculpt. I love to see that with like actual eyes painted in eventually. The body is nothing new. It's literally what we've already seen. You can see, though, has some good elbow range, shoulders, swivel, really nice hips. I think the hips on these are really good. The knees, though, a little disappointing. Nothing at the wrists or the ankles, which I've never seen as essential action figure articulation. I'm not one of those collectors where it's like, it needs to be super articulated. I've never been like that, man. I like toys for their uniqueness, and if everything was just as nicely articulated, I feel like they get pretty boring pretty quick. But yeah, not much to say about this Aang. He comes with his staff. It's pretty standard. Yeah, he's nice. I like him. Uncle Iroh, then, has a little bit more to talk about since this is our very first action figure of Uncle Iroh, and it's super exciting. Yes, Diamond Select is going to be releasing one, but this is him in his Fire Nation outfit, and I think this looks really great. I mean, look at that head sculpt, man. That's Uncle Iroh through and through. He's got the little ponytail. He's got the little beard. He looks amazing. He does have a lightning effect as well, which is really nice. If you hear a clatter, that is Ben, again, trying to get in my room. He really wants in, doesn't he? But yeah, the lightning goes around his arm, and it looks really nice. He does have his fingers in a way where it looks like he is, lightning bending, or is it lightning bending? Electricity bending? I don't remember the exact term. But yeah, that actually works really well, I think. Let's get that off his arm, because now it's peaceful Iroh time. His articulation's really good. So he has very nice chunky joints, which really serve his purpose pretty well. He does have a waist articulation point, which is pretty nice and kind of unexpected. He does have this funny thing, though, where this is like one big piece that goes over his body, and I accidentally started to peel it. You can see the glue in there. So yeah, his belly is an actual separate piece, which is so hilarious to me. But if we take this and fold this up a little bit, you can see he actually does have fully sculpted legs as well as leg articulation under his big tunic. Unfortunately, again, it seems like the knee articulation is kind of weak in this line, but still you do get some range of motion there. You can get these legs actually posed. You can rotate his waist. I mean, yeah, look at that. He's doing some bending, man. That's sweet. He's just a really nice figure, dude. There's not much to say about these. They are pretty basic. I mean, it is the basic line after all. You can see, though, if you peel it too much, it is wanting to, like, the glue is going. So I might have to re-glue some parts here and there, but yeah, I mean, it does have a nice texture to it. I think it's one of the better Iroh figures available. I mean, it's the first one. What am I talking about? And last up is Toph, and I did go ahead and grab my other one, so we will do a comparison. I'm really excited for Toph. She is one that I was really worried that I wouldn't get her because she's like one of my favorite characters in the show. So I was really hoping, and thankfully I found her on my way home from seeing my brother. I was just like, let's just pop in this Walmart, why not? And she was there. So I can already tell you right off the bat, I think I prefer this one over the other one. It does have some, again, limited articulation, like the knees don't have as much bend as they could. But I just think it looks so much nicer, especially with the head. I mean, the head sculpt really just captures her character. I don't know if we can get her hair out of the way. You can see she's got... Well, they actually went for like a very gray look for her eyes. Like, it's almost like metallic gray. But yeah, face looks pretty good. I dig it. Getting the hair back down, it looks nice. It does pose pretty good too. I mean, it's pretty standard for this line. It's nothing too crazy. It's not like she's going to be doing acrobatics, but you get a lot of leg articulation, I'm surprised. You can see like that ball joint in there is actually pretty useful. You can get a lot of up, which, I mean, I guess if she's doing like earthbending kicks, that's pretty good. I mean, you have to keep in mind too, these figures are $10 each. So they are significantly cheaper than like your $20 action figure. I wish she had peg holes at the bottom of her feet so you could like get her in a cool pose, something like that. But yeah, I'm so happy to have this. I just think it looks really nice. Is it as posable as the diamond one? It's not. But let's go ahead and bring in that diamond one because I think... There goes Aang. Come on, bud. Let's just... There we go. Yeah, without the lack of ankle... With the lack of ankle articulation, it does make them a little hard to... It does make... It does make them a little hard to stand. But we can bring in Toph here. And you can... You can see there's a little bit of a difference in the aesthetic. The McFarlane one looks like an actual human being, and this one looks special. I mean, keep in mind, she's supposed to be around Aang's age. She's supposed to be around 12. So this looks like a 12-year-old. This looks like a 3-year-old. Her head is freaking huge. I don't know what they were thinking. I do think the body is a lot nicer on this one when it comes to the articulation, when it comes to how it looks. It's a little gangly. I mean, you can see, look at that tiny little hinge in there. That is pretty scary. But the legs are definitely way more posable on the diamond one, even though they don't really know how to design hips. They don't go forward very well, but they go out pretty good. Yeah, man, diamond, they just have some weird quirks with how they design action figures. But McFarlane, they also do, but I do also have to give it to them in the fact that they at least know how to make them look good. And you also have to think, this is like a $25 figure that comes with like alternate hands and other accessories and things. And this is a $10 figure that just comes with a rock. So I think when it comes down to it, given the price and everything, I think I'm going to have to give it to McFarlane on this. I think they have the better Toph. Is it, you know, as posable? It's not. But does it look a hell of a lot better? I am inclined to say so. So, there we go. I don't think you could, like, pop the head off. I don't want to break it. I almost feel like this one might, you know, like this one's head on that one's body might be, like, the default definitive Toph. But I don't know. Man, look at that. Look at how huge the head is. It's ridiculous. All right. So, he dropped his staff because I kind of slammed him against the desk in a fit of rage. But yeah, there we go. There's the new wave of McFarlane Avatar stuff. Do I like them? Yeah, I like them a lot. I think they're pretty nice. I don't know which one's the winner of the wave, though. I definitely feel like Iroh has a lot going for him. I think he's probably the winner of the wave. Even though I do think that this Toph... Oh my god, Aang, please stand, buddy. There we go. I think... Oh, man. There we go. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I think Iroh probably has the most going on when it comes to like paint and accessories and the fact that it's the first Uncle Iroh figure we've ever gotten because Diamond Selects was supposed to come out, but it hasn't come out yet. So yeah, I think these are really nice. If you can track them down, definitely go for it. Of course, they're like Walmart exclusive, which is always a treat. I wish these were in every single store, but unfortunately, Walmart seems to be taking up all of these nice exclusives, and it's always a pain to get them. But here we go. New Avatar figures. I'm pretty happy with these. I really recommend them. You don't need the Aang, honestly. If you have the normal Aang, you don't need Aang with a different color of arrow. You really don't. But still, if you want the Avatar spirit, that's a good option. Alrighty guys, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. Special shout out to the patrons at Patreon. Thank you all so much for your continued support. Alrighty guys, there we go. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.